Babe, I got some stuff from IKEA. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful cabinet. Oh, it's so cheap. I'm excited to put it together. Be a fun little afternoon project. All right, this is the Slunken. I love their names. That sounds kind of inappropriate, actually. And what is this? Is this... Oh, that is something that will be on Earth forever. That won't break down. If you want to knock on wood, don't do this. Let's go. There's 83 screws to this? What? That's not even an even number. What? Okay, yeah, honey, could you push back dinner? I think I'm going to be a while. My back's hurting. Okay, we got this. Oh my gosh. This is, I mean, the whole set, and they hand me a freaking, it's like a tool for an elf. Honey, give me the carpal tunnel brace. All right, there's one drawer down, 8 to go. Holy crap. Just don't use the second drawer from the bottom. That one's broken now. And done. All right, saved $40. Took 3 hours. Never doing that again, honey. Crate and Burrow's fine from now on. Swipe their credit card. People are mad we're automating this. Get the robots on it. It took me about an hour per little we're calling it a cabinet, I think. We couldn't decide. There's this little furniture with like 8 drawers, and I don't know what you call it.
Because you maybe think dresser, but a dresser is something you put clothes in. If you're going to put tape and batteries in it, it doesn't feel like a dresser anymore.
Armoire. That's too fancy. No. And that's where you put...
what do you put in there?
Minotaurs.
Okay. All right.
We're back. Correct Opinions. Katie's right here, nice and close to me.
I needed to be closer to him.
No, that's not why. We have special guests. We have Girls Gone Mild in the studio today.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Woo! Morgan and Lindsay from the Girls Gone Mild channel. They're crushing it. Hilarious. So, today's going to be a lot of fun. So sit back, relax, subscribe, all the good stuff. Roll the music, Derek.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Oh, when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. Name a better feeling. Dare you?
Chocolate cover? No, can't do it.
Yep, right.
I almost had it.
Therapist can help you become a better problem solver, and BetterHelp is a great place to find a great therapist.
That's right. I know there's plenty of people out there listening right now that have probably considered doing therapy. Maybe you've never done it. You want to dip your toes in. Woo. Swim in the pool of BetterHelp, baby. Dip your toes in. The water's always great.
Convenient, accessible, affordable, and online. BetterHelp is a great option. I've done therapy. I love it. You guys try it out today. We want you to be a better problem solver. Therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/correct today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/correct. It's rural.
Rural.
You know what? I wish you could get a private.
Just send me to tutoring or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, OutSchool can do just that.
What was that?
I wish OutSchool had been around when we were kiddos, because OutSchool offers live online private classes for kids of all grade levels and abilities. I had certain subjects I struggled with or just wanted to get better at, and tutoring's a great way to do it, and OutSchool's making it easier. There's one-on-one tutoring for every subject, from reading, writing, math, Spanish, beyond.
Your kid can get the help they need anytime, anywhere, any subject.
That's right. I've had some friends use OutSchool. They love it. You will too. OutSchool makes it easy, affordable, and convenient to find a private tutor for your child. Right now, for a limited time, you'll save $15 on your child's first tutoring session when you go to outschool.com/Trey, code Trey. That's OUTCHOOL.com/Trey, code Trey, to save $15 on your child's first private tutoring session. Outschool.com/Trey, code Trey. Before I go out to eat, what do I do?
Ooh, you're gonna see how far away it is. You're gonna read the reviews. You're gonna
read the reviews before I maybe buy a nice plane ticket. What am I gonna do?
Ooh, you're going to
read the reviews, exactly. And when you want a great doctor, don't you wish there was a way you could read reviews?
I wish there was a way I could do my part over in the intro.
ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, also take your insurance, and also are available when you need them.
You read the reviews.
Yep.
Now I got it.
Oh, okay. Now you got it.
ZocDoc.
ZocDoc's mobile app is as easy as ordering a ride to a restaurant or getting delivery to the house.
Oh.
Search, find, and book doctors with a few taps.
ZocDoc.
Go to ZocDoc.com/correct and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That is ZocDoc.com/correct. ZocDoc.com/correct. We're here.
Not to brag, just got an email.
Okay.
Just got an email. I want everyone to know. It's from Meta, formerly known as Facebook. And a few years back, I had a little Facebook Watch show that got monetized at the very, very end of our show or our series or whatever. But what's nice is I still get paid from it. Pretty cool, huh? Royalties, those kind of words. But you guys are probably wondering, okay, how much is that worth? Big Facebook Watch Boy. Lindsay, you want to read that number for everyone? Can you see how much I earned? That's just last month. Not
to
brag.
Yes, the grand total is 8 cents.
Why are they even emailing that to me, dude?
Wow.
I just earned 8 cents.
Can I get a check cut for that?
Yeah, can I get this in print, please? Oh, my bank can cash it.
Okay, yeah, still coming in.
Still slowly but surely. That's that's called passive income, is what that is. We're gonna have a little webinar about that.
Very passive.
Emphasis on the passive.
That made me just kind of think that we should do Blue's Clues when he's like, you just got a letter. I feel like that's like a new segment. Like, Jake just got an email.
Yeah.
We'll just read whatever email comes through. It doesn't matter. You can't look at it. We'll just read whatever it is.
Okay.
Except you don't do any inappropriate things offset.
Like Steve from Blue's Clues. Got it.
Let's avoid that.
All right. Let's pretend it's 7:29 p.m. yesterday. Oh, Jake just got an email.
Jake just got an email.
All right, this is a good one.
Jake just got an email.
And what does it say?
I wonder how much it is.
Hello. I am Sister J. Annette Dennis, first counselor in the Relief Society, General Presidency for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Let's go.
We understand you have quite a Utah following.
No, that was it. That wasn't just the intro. That's the whole email.
It is. I see it.
There's
It was
no call to action.
not even really a period, just kind of an introduction. What do you think?
Derek, you reacted to this. Is this a thing?
Is that your friend?
Yeah, how do you know Annette, Derek?
Wow.
Wow, you just knew.
They just
You heard first counselor and you just knew it wasn't going to be like a guidance counselor or anything, huh?
Say what you want about Mormons, but their titles for people are way cooler.
Yeah, you like them?
Yeah, I wish my Baptist church had like a chancellor or something.
Brother Trey.
Well,
yeah, Brother Trey.
One of the more popular chancellors of all time ended up being Adolf Hitler. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Always a good reminder.
Which reminds me, quick segue, we can kind of introduce the girls a little bit. Yesterday we shot a video with the girls, and they were kind of having to be like high schoolers, high school popular girls. And so the scene was like, Lindsay's going to be like a popular girl trying to give a presentation, and Morgan's going to be like her best friend distracting her. And so we were like, Lindsay, what's like something you like know a lot about that you can like give a big speech about?
We're going to go there, aren't we?
Lindsay's like, no, I don't know. We're like, all right, what history? Like, no, nothing there.
I said states and capitals.
Yeah.
States and capitals.
Like those senior year presentations on states and capitals. Trey's like, Shakespeare? She's like, not Shakespeare.
That's right. Yeah, what'd you end up going with?
I did influential people, and I chose Marilyn Monroe.
And
That's right.
It was on its way to a good speech.
Well, you have to watch it because, you learn a lot.
He's saying happy birthday to a special someone.
Which president?
JFK.
Yeah.
JFK. Ooh. I bet that blew his mind.
I bet his head just exploded when she sang that to him.
wow.
Nice, yeah. Just in case you didn't get it. Dude, I saw the funniest tweet the other day. It said, NFL concussion protocol would have let JFK back in the Corvette. Or convertible. Oh, you get it?
I do get it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katie watches
We have football girls over here.
Yeah.
Do y'all are both dating?
Yes.
Not each other.
No.
But you
It may seem like that.
do you like to watch football with your respective fellow?
A Sunday
trying to
Red
be
Zone
very
Sunday
respectful.
is like my favorite thing in the world.
Let's go.
Like I will sit and
Wow.
watch Red Zone for 8 hours.
Really?
I love it.
Did you grow up with brothers?
So many.
Surprisingly, I grew up with one brother, but we were a soccer family. But obviously now I love football, so I just got really
And does he have a boyfriend?
my brother.
Yeah. Soccer joke. Which would be awesome.
So
No.
funny.
Your little brother or big brother?
Big brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lindsay, do you watch? Football?
I do. Yes, I do.
Like Red Zone or like
Okay, I don't go as far to say red zone, but I will watch it if it's on, and it's always on. So I will sit down and watch. I know a lot. Like I can watch a game and I know what's going on for sure.
Question: Can you guys watch Thursday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, Monday night?
Ideally.
Not ideal.
That's what he likes to do.
But lately I've been getting really sad on Saturdays, so I don't really watch Saturday.
Okay.
I'm an Iowa fan.
Well, I'm a KU fan, and that I have been
Iowa
watching.
stinks.
Okay.
Iowa's really hurting me.
Iowa does stink. I initially was getting credit for several weeks now. I've said, okay, I've watched a few hours. Now I'll hang out with you. We can watch something else, but there will be a laptop to the side with it. And I initially got a lot of credit for that, but now she's starting to be like holding that against me.
I mean, it's just too much. It's in the car. It's like it is on a screen at all times of the day. I'm like, all right, this is
What I
too
like to
much.
think about right now is the average Correct Opinions listener, probably a 34-year-old female. She said, "Oh, we have 3 women on the podcast this week. This is going to be a great episode." And now she's like, "Oh, talking about us football? This episode sucks."
Yeah.
All they talk about is
moving
red
on.
zone and football.
Moving
So
on.
I just made a big fantasy trade this morning. I don't know. I'll
Does
move on.
Rachel watch football?
She is a fan. You know what she told me? She was like, because I told her, I was like, I don't really watch much TV ever. I was like, but Chief season, it's coming up. Probably a couple months ago. I was like, just FYI, like that is the one TV that I really like to watch. And she was like, I am totally fine if you just watch that. I'm just glad you don't like need to be in like a loud bar to watch sports. Because I think she would have a problem with that. If like every Sunday,
week.
which bar are
Has
we going
has
to?
she ever tried it though? It's so fun.
It's pretty fun.
You get her some mott sticks.
Ever been in the peanut?
Not her thing.
To be fair, I typically do. This is the last football comment. I will skip Thursday and Monday games a lot, and because it is a lot. But the Chiefs have played on Thursday and Monday now, so I feel like both times been like, well, and they played Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've played in 3 of the games I typically kind of skip over. I've been like, well,
So Katie's problem is with Roger Goodell. It's not with you. It's with the commissioner of the NFL.
Yes.
That's who she's got a problem
I'd like
with.
for them to stick to a schedule.
Yeah.
with the scheduling. Yes, Girls Gone Mild. If you don't know, we've been making videos with them for a while now. Got a bunch of followers across social media making funny videos. So follow them, and they're joining us today. We're doing this a little early because Katie and I are, while you're listening to this, are on a baby moon.
Remember we explained
Wow, you admitted.
what a baby moon was to Jake.
Yeah, I was not familiar with the
Yeah.
word. I thought it was some sort of like, horoscope moon cycle thing.
Yeah,
Let's make sure the baby's a Pisces. All right, we're gonna go on a baby moon. I was like, I don't know what that is. Turns out you just go to Tahoe for 3 days. So I figured it out. But
Yeah.
yeah, the girls are here. Do you said speaking of their followers, do you guys know? Do you have like your most like famous follower? Have you checked like
I
via?
have.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh,
like
break it
via
down.
you
I
can sort by
haven't.
verified.
I have. I do run a lot of the Instagram, and I'm a big Housewives fan, and
Just in general, or like the TV
The TV show or just kind of
that
Like-
that industry.
like the Housewives.
just like a woman sacrificing a career.
both. No, there was I don't want to name names, but Jen Shaw from Salt Lake City, she commented a long time ago, and she's also now going to jail. So
Whoa!
So there goes our engagement.
She-
She's not gonna be able to comment
she
anymore.
just pled guilty in like a federal indictment charge, so it's fine. But you know what? It was great.
She's a supporter though.
It was
But
fun while it
she'll
lasted.
get more supporters for us in jail, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
That could
Oh,
be our
do some prison.
demographic.
I pray God there's Wi-Fi in that penitentiary. Wait,
In
what's
Salt
her
Lake
name?
City?
What's her name?
Jen Shaw.
Jim Singh.
Can you bring this up to her?
Salt Lake
Jen
City.
Shaw,
Jen Shaw.
and she's housewife of Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, and she just pled guilty to in a federal case for like scamming old people. Like,
blocker.
I don't know what the actual term is, but
we can talk about it because old people can't figure out how to listen to
she
this.
had she ran.
Let's make fun of them.
She ran a fake telemarketing scheme. There she is.
Oh,
And
no.
that's Jen. You know which video she commented on was the Girls of Crystals. The ones that Morgan and I did.
Nice.
She would have loved to bake
She was a big Chris. She would have. She would have. So
She's like, you guys should start a business.
You should call old people.
Oh, and I definitely responded to it, and it was before she pled guilty, and then I regretted responding to her after.
Derek, pull that back up.
Like, I just want to say, I replied to her comment before
I
the
just want
allegation.
to, disclaimer.
That's crazy. That was like probably the second video you guys ever filmed that she was already in there.
You know, it was before I took over Instagram. I think Trey was doing it at the time, and probably just didn't even, just Jen Shaw just right
Jen
over
Shaw
that.
just said their name to him.
You should have known.
I had it all over my story. I was like, "This is amazing." So they're like, and then I'm not kidding. Maybe 2 weeks later, it was like a huge headliner. She just pled guilty, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, pull up a story of it, Derek. We
Lindsay's
need to dive
like-
into this.
I commented, and I was like, "Jen Shaw, we love you."
From all of us.
From all of
At
us.
Girls Gone Wild, we love you.
Lindsay
We
texts
love
Trey,
you.
she's
Don't
like,
call our grandmas. But...
I thought about going back and deleting it, but it did not age well.
Okay, let's read this. Pleads guilty in wire fraud case. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shaw, who'd been accused of running a nationwide telemarketing scheme targeting seniors, pled guilty to wire fraud in a dramatic courtroom reversal.
So here's the thing.
Wait, did they arrest her at a party during the
She
show?
agreed-
Like
they
were
arrested
shooting?
her on the show.
Oh, that's great content.
this
She
is what Lindsay should have given her speech on yesterday. Utah
Jen
Housewives.
Shaw.
I should have. They that was a big thing because it was like on her second season. It was a new franchise that just launched, and like the second season, it like gets brought out because we didn't know any of this about her at first. And then the second season, the whole thing is the whole like the SWAT team,
SWAT team?
the national security. What is it?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Homeland Security
Whoa.
came to her house, and this is all caught on camera. And so now it's been this whole thing. She's like been saying, "I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent," and then she goes to her trial and pleads guilty. So
yeah.
she must have gotten a good plea deal.
Yeah, so maybe she'll be back. She agreed to forfeit $6.5 million.
Because I think her story is like she was a rags to riches, and then she was this great businesswoman and was going to teach other people how to be business people, but apparently it was all a scam.
Well,
it
she
was
was
all a
good
lie.
at it, I guess.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. So
Yeah, exactly. She got to get on Real Housewives, so.
From rags to riches to Nana. That's kind of her story.
That's awesome.
In prison now.
So that's okay. Morgan, do you have any other exciting? I noticed y'all got a DM from a country singer.
Uh-oh.
Did you see this?
did.
I'm not on our Instagram,
You,
so I don't
you
know
open
anything.
them and then I don't see them.
No, that's
because-
not true at all.
And Trey wants to read them all. I only open the weird ones that are I can't repeat.
She like goes in there, sees me. I'm like having a full chat with this country singer. Like maybe we're in Nashville sometime. We can hang out. Like, what's Trey
I'm
doing?
looking this up now.
Colby Kissinger.
Okay, yes.
Oh.
I saw a follow up from him
Yeah, I think he followed
on.
me.
Yep.
All right. Well, he's married, man. I think he just likes the content.
yeah.
Well, you never.
I did
Could
see
be an
that.
Adam Levine situation.
I've never heard of him. No, I'm just
Does he
saying.
call old people regularly? So what kind of followers are you guys getting?
But yeah, y'all are getting some love. That's fun. Instagram's popping. So yeah, go follow Girls Gone Wild and enjoy today's episode. And do unfollow Jen Shaw. Okay, we're gonna get to a few comments from fans and whatnot. We love the fan comments. We already poured in on last week's episode on the YouTube. Go subscribe to Correct Opinions YouTube. People are loving. People are saying I didn't think I could like a character more than Karen Trey, but I might be loving pregnant Trey.
You're welcome.
New character from Katie.
It is a new character. I think not to bring it back to football, we had a huge fight because of football where I was like, she's like, you're done with football the week. And I was like, well, it's the Chiefs tonight. And she kind of went off on me like, you're done. I was like, but I'm not. And I was done watching it. I was.
You got to pick and choose. Got to be smart about it.
Wait,
I
so
know.
did you not watch
Yeah, I was
it?
gonna say, did you?
He
Morgan
did.
and I
I
looked
did.
at.
Watch
I'm
it.
worried
I
because
missed part of it. I
Don't
watched
mess
the
up
last
the
few
juju.
minutes on mute on my phone.
Nothing better than that.
Katie, I'm
Solace
sorry
get
to
the
say
W.
you might have to let him watch the Chiefs because it sounds like we were losing and then
He
Tell him
should have
what you
not
told me.
watched 48 hours before,
That's
you
true.
know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
gotta
Pick and choose.
The worst part of all this is when like we land in Tahoe is like kickoff of the Chiefs Bills game. And I'm like, you want to watch this game?
I'm not evil. You can watch a football game. It's just,
Someone help.
4 days in a row is
I
a
know.
lot.
She is very great wife. Okay.
Trey is starting to regret having 3 females on his
Yeah.
podcast.
Now we're all teaming up
This is
against.
different when I tell Derek and Jake. Like, yeah, dude, seriously. I'm just kidding. People are saying, pretty sure Katie's the funniest in the bunch. Whoa.
She
My
is.
deadpan delivery.
Can we delete that comment, please? I'm a little insecure, so thanks.
We had a comment here. Jake, I hope you get into leading cardio drumming for Herbalife. Your Herbalife story. Jake's
What's
maybe.
cardio drumming? That sounds awesome.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
in. Oh yeah, do
We
you
were
guys
just
not know?
talking about
Lindsay has
Herbalife.
her Herbalife.
Yeah,
Is that from the same place?
Lindsay's got a Baja Blast going.
It's not a Baja Blast. It is Ace from Oasis Nutrition, and I think it uses the same thing as Herbalife.
Look at us. You
I mean,
wanna
that is the
join up
color
together?
of algae. That can't be
You know,
natural.
Hey, if they want to sponsor us, I'll drink the drinks.
yeah, because these are not
They're
cheap.
good.
Yeah, they're not cheap, are they?
No, this is like $8.85.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But I got a punch card, so every 11th,
Yes. Okay, we're going to the same place.
so
for
every
sure.
11th one I get is free.
Yeah, yeah. Is it like
Great
a
deal.
sweet old
Spend
woman?
120. No. So I'm not. I live out way far
Oh
away.
yeah, we live
so
far away. Yeah. Either
But-
way, good for us.
Outer Banks. Let me tell you, this is pretty good.
That's the name of the flavor. Okay.
Outer Banks?
Just another TV show you watch. I don't know.
It's just as basic as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lindsay is trying to make a segue into her favorite show. And by the way,
Yeah.
We,
Outer Banks.
how many seasons of Outer Banks now? Thank you for comments, guys. Keep commenting.
I
3
think there's
coming out.
3. Yeah.
3. And are y'all big fans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
John B.
Jake, you watched this? Outer Banks?
No, I've never seen it.
We tried an episode. I think we were fresh off a similar like CW show, so we were maybe
Yeah.
tuckered out. But within 30 minutes, there's guns and someone was murdered and they're on a
But they're all in
beach.
high school.
It was great.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
John B.
John B.
Speaking of kids in high school, I was inside of a mall earlier today, and
You went to the mall today.
Today?
okay, guys. I knew.
What were you doing?
I
He needed
knew.
an
I knew I was
Auntie
not going to
Anne's
get through
pretzel.
this story.
Were you mall walking?
Yeah, so I wanted an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
He's
all
like,
right?
I was getting Rachel
You
something.
knew it.
I went to get her some products, and this place called Rodan and Field was so helpful. They were so kind. I got her
Have you
number.
guys seen Arbonne shampoo? It's pretty good. It's neither here nor there why I was in the mall. All I was going to say was just a quick little thing about high schoolers. I feel like I went a little like, I don't know if it's boomer or just like, there was part of like my thoughts of like, this mall was just riddled with high schoolers. And I just remember thinking like, do your parents know you're in here? Like, are you skipping school? Like, you know, kind of crossing my arms like, what is your story? Why are you guys in here? You know, I didn't say anything,
fishy
but I
going
thought
on
about it.
There's a local spot that I won't name, but there always seems to be youths hanging around, skateboarding, rollerblading. And I just want to be like, just let me be a person and do your weird kid stuff at the mall.
What
Like,
kind
the
of-
mall was made for that.
Yeah,
Don't be
freaking
by my
shred down the
grocery store.
escalator rails.
Yeah.
Do your weird kid stuff at the mall.
Wait, is this like a coffee shop or is
It's a shopping center,
Oh.
Prairie Village,
Oh,
the
that-
village
these rich
center,
little
or whatever.
kids.
There's
sounds like it.
always youths just
Well, there's a middle school
around.
out there.
I'm like, oh my gosh, don't you have do your homework, join a club,
Play some video
play some
games.
video
Yeah.
games.
Put some
Gosh.
longer shorts on, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I love how every rich suburb is so easy to tell. I feel like when we're on the road, people, it's a fun new bit I'll do, but like, where are you from? When you can kind of tell they have money, and then it'll be like, Timber Pine Ridge.
Like, ooh.
Like, ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds.
The high schoolers have 5-inch inseams there. That's nice. Yeah. They're fashionable.
We drove by. We were in my hometown recently. I was like, let's drive by the high school. Katie, check it out. And it was a
Sounds
Friday.
like going to the mall.
Kind of was.
Really fun.
Friday night game. And I mean, the short shorts were out, but just seeing these little kids with these girls running around, and I was like, are they treating these women with respect? Yeah, you start to do that. You're like, wait a second. We saw a little dorky boy walking by himself, and Katie immediately just goes,
I was like, do you think he went to the game by himself?
I was like, oh my, don't create this weird backstory. Do you think is he an orphan? Oh, he's all alone. Is he walking into the woods? Does he live there?
Look at his clothes. I bet those were given to him. You know, it's just like he might be just fine.
Yeah, I
Some
think he just has glasses. Yeah, that was
Just kind of the Dimitri character from yesterday.
Oh.
We filmed a video. Well, yeah, the high school video yesterday where I tried to play this like dorky character, and I got bullied so hard.
We really
Off
took
script.
it too far.
that Morgan and Lindsay had to apologize to
did.
me personally.
We
Like,
did.
I'm sorry about that.
You were just such an easy target.
got that out. Yeah, I was inspired by. I think I told you this when. I'll never forget when in 8th grade I was trying to maybe be entertaining or like funny, and I think I annoyed this girl, and she just looked at me and goes, "You know you're not cute, right?"
Roast.
Yeah.
And he's,
I mean,
he's-
put me
it's-
right in my
It
place.
still really it hits
Never
you, huh?
forgotten it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Kids are mean.
So I'm gonna DM Kaylee later today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's her name? I'll get some
Screw
beef
you.
with her.
Kaylee's a mean name, isn't it?
She's probably your number one listener.
Yeah.
You might be a huge fan. I bet her kids skateboard though. Morgan, I've never heard you so like anti.
I never realized that I was a Karen until I was about the age that I'm at. Like this, I don't like seeing kids skateboarding around. I don't like that. I would like at my old apartment, I would write people notes and leave it on their car. Like, hey, this is a parking spot for someone that goes to this apartment. You cannot park here ever. I would do that like once a week. Like I was just,
You are a Karen.
Karen. Ow, it's so bad.
This is great. I had
Well,
no
you know,
idea.
when you hit 26, it's just
It's all
downhill from there.
from there.
Yeah.
Wait till you hit 30. That's when it really
Stop watching football.
changes.
Any more Karen tendencies? Keep us posted on that. That's excellent.
I just want people to
Have you
follow
talked to
the
any
rules.
managers?
Yeah, follow the rules.
I actually have one of my worst Karen stories ever.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Oh, help! Help!
Oh my gosh, what do you need? I'll get it for you.
I'm stuck focusing on problems instead of solutions.
Oh, I don't need to call 911. I just need to contact BetterHelp.
That's right. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver,
Oh,
making it easier to accomplish your goals no matter how big or small, and BetterHelp can help. I've done therapy, a big proponent of it, and BetterHelp is doing it in a way that is convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online.
ooh, if you're even somewhat thinking about giving therapy a try, consider BetterHelp. It's a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online.
Yep, that's right. One more time. Convenient,
accessible,
affordable, and
online.
online. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/correct today and get 10% off your first month. Try BetterHelp. Support the show. We love therapy. You will love it too. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/correct. BetterHelp.com/correct.
Correct.
Jake, did you ever have to stay after school for being a bad boy?
Yeah, occasionally.
What about for tutoring? For being a dumb boy? I'm kidding.
Sometimes.
I was tutored, not because I was dumb, it's because I wanted to excel.
Good for you.
And I think there's kids out there, also parents of kids who want to do the same thing. And I wish OutSchool had been around because I could have gotten the help I needed online, anywhere, anytime I needed it. OutSchool offers live online private classes for kids of all grade levels and abilities. They have the widest variety of teachers and subjects to help any kid.
And you're probably thinking, probably a crazy ratio, right? Wrong. One-on-one tutoring for every subject from reading and writing to math, Spanish, and beyond.
That is right. OutSchool makes it easy, affordable, and convenient to find a private tutor for your child. Right now, for a limited time, you'll save $15 on your child's first tutoring session when you go to outschool.com/Trey and use code Trey. I did tutoring. I wish OutSchool was around. I loved it. Your kid's going to love it. You'll love it. So once again, that's OutSchool, OUTSCHOOL.com/Trey, code Trey to save $15 on your child's first private tutoring session. Outschool.com/Trey, code Trey. You know, Kate and I went into the doctor just today.
Really?
Yep.
Was it an easy, fun process?
Well, they rubbed a weird goo all over her belly with a thing. It was some crazy witchcraft stuff. But it was a good doctor. You know how we found it?
How?
ZocDoc.
ZocDoc.
ZocDoc, that is right. It is an app that helps you find the right doctor for you in your network and in your neighborhood. One that makes you feel like you're in good hands, you're supported, and you're heard.
ZocDoc.
Even if you're telling them about your favorite place to eat.
Or any kind of goo that you might have coming out of you.
It's just getting to know them. It's the great doctor with ZocDoc. Book an appointment with a doctor that suits your needs, fits your schedule, is in your network, and in your neighborhood is easy.
ZocDoc.
ZocDoc.
That's nice. That's nice.
ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, are available when you need them. So go to ZocDoc.com/correct and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/correct, ZocDoc.com/correct.
Oh, is this your trip to Costa Rica or whatever?
Oh my gosh, that's a whole other.
Okay, shouldn't have brought it up.
Don't even bring that one up. That's a bad whole other story. No, this is I was late night coming home from practice. The only thing open is Taco Bell, obviously. Oh no, too bad. So I go through Taco Bell.
It's not
Baja Blast right here.
No, I was doing worse than that. I was getting a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Doing worse.
I don't like sour cream. And so I was like, hey, obviously, Crunchwrap Supreme, no sour cream. Whatever you do, no sour cream.
Whatever you
Whatever
do.
you do.
Whatever
Spit
you
on
do, I
it.
don't care.
My God.
I'll give you have to fire somebody.
Yeah, I don't, you can lick it. It wouldn't matter. I get home and I take one bite and there's sour cream in there. So I call the store.
On an hourly worker?
I trusted you.
A Taco Bell.
It gets even worse. I call the
What time
store.
was this, by the way?
This is probably 11:45 or midnight, and on a Friday night. And I called the store and I said, "Hey, I just was wondering, what's your sour cream policy?"
What a question.
And they were like, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Well."
Yeah,
my
they're like, is this some refrigerator running joke?
Yeah,
like, leave us alone.
I said my sister's really allergic to sour cream. There's cheese in there, by the way, which is the same thing. And they were like, and I was like, you put sour cream in there, and she's allergic.
She's
and they
in
were like,
anaphylactic shock right now. Listen
Listen to her gurgle. Listen to her.
so nothing came out of it. They were like, I'm so sorry, whatever. But that's probably my worst one.
So you made that up? To just try to get on the, yeah.
Yeah. I thought I wanted them to at least say, like, come back, we'll give you another one without sour cream.
But they
They
didn't.
didn't.
I've definitely done that before when you get so mad
It
because
was
you were
such
probably
a long day. I
probably
was
a long
tired.
week.
Yes.
You had all your hopes and dreams in that crunch wrap.
Yes, I was like, this is my treat, my one. This is gonna make today all worth it.
I've done that before. Like a flight is going crazy. Like you're gonna miss your connection. We can't get you there tonight. We'll get you there tomorrow. And be like, I'll be like, my grandpa's funeral's Friday at 8 p.m. Would you believe it? And you're gonna make me miss it. And I think they
It's
know
a
I'm
prime
lying.
time funeral. Right in between the football games. It worked
Right.
out.
And he was a fun man.
He was a big football fan. Yeah.
So it's on you. I sent a steak back last week.
You did.
I was but I wasn't confident in it. I asked all of them, like, do we agree? So I ordered, we went to a pretty nice place and it was like, fair steak, it's not cheap, medium rare, of course. Yeah. How else do you order a steak? And it came out no pink really.
Yeah.
Oh.
No pink. So I cut into it. I'm kind of like, oh man. I was like, I mean, this, if it ever justified it, and I kind of showed the whole table. And so I said, look, and they sent it back, and they very apologetic, sent out another one for free.
You should have said
As
it's
they should.
Steaks?
Comped the whole thing. Well, that's what's funny too, when they like take it, and I can't be like, well, leave it, I'll eat. So I'm like, well, I hate for them. I could like take it to go and maybe
Put it in a taco.
I have a big dog at home.
Yeah.
He likes it this way.
That's how he liked. So, but they took it and they whipped up another one. Didn't make me pay for either.
Let me ask you this. Did you ask them, excuse me, what's your steak policy?
Yeah.
Because that might have
What's
helped.
your steak cooking policy? Do you have a chart? Because I'd like to compare.
But to kill everyone at the table. No, I didn't do that. I should have. No. But my parents were around. We took them to a steak dinner, and my parents, they like steak well done. That's the generation. I don't know. I feel we talked about this, Jake.
Yeah.
Your parents?
My dad.
Medium, just medium, actually.
They've moved on. Okay.
Yeah.
So my mother, I kind of made fun of her, like, don't go medium, Mom. You don't have to go medium rare, go medium. You're gonna like it. And she's such mom energy. She's like, I'm like, you like it? She's like, yeah, it's great. And at the end, she had eaten like half of it, and she ate it like you'd eat crust only, kind of. She was just working to miss that, like the most pink center.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm all done. I loved it. And I just kind of was like shaking my head, like, okay, just order, just get it well done next time. That's fine. All right.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if this is full Karen, but it's Karen for me. I did something just last night, actually. At the Chiefs game, more football talk.
That was it last night.
Oh, I can't get away from it.
Yeah, Chiefs
The
game was a couple
Chiefs
nights
game.
ago. Katie,
No, don't.
it's not about football. It's not about football. It's not about football. Please.
Okay.
No, it's really not that crazy of a story. But basically, Brad and I go to the football game together, and parking's always crazy, any major sporting event, and I could tell this like big SUV. I think they double parked on purpose so that no one would park next to them. But hey, hustle and bustle, I gotta find a place to park. So I'm like, I can squeeze in there. Brad, you get out first though. And so Brad gets out, I pull in there, I squeeze in there. Great park job. But I realized the guy who double parked was still in the car, and he is like eyeballing me the whole time. And I'm like, I'm not getting a good vibe from like this guy. I feel like he's angry that I did this. But the principle of it was like, well, okay, his methodology didn't work. Maybe if he wants to get out, he will just back up and repark. It'd be good. Not the case. Checked the footage on my car. He dinged it bad, took a little bit of paint off, tiny bit of paint off. It's really not a big deal at all, but it's the principle of it. It's the principle that he double parked, didn't get his way, hit my car a couple times with his door. And so I was like, it took off such a tiny amount of paint that I was like, I'm going to sleep on this and I'm not going to care in the morning. And then I was like, you know what? A day went by. I was like, let's just see how easy it is to file a claim. I've never filed a claim on anything. Progressive makes it pretty easy. Next thing you know, it's like, you want to upload footage? Because I had a bad feeling about it. I took a picture of his license plate with my...
That is Karen. Don't even try to say you're not Karen.
Take him down. Take him down, dude. Because after steak back.
No more steak. Yeah, I took a picture of his license plate.
Door ding policy.
Yeah, what's your door ding policy, sir? And I had a bad feeling about it. So I have, not only do I have the footage of him hitting my car, but I have a picture of his license plate. So I'm like, remember that story when my laptop got stolen? I did everything. Emmett Penrod. I did everything to, help them out. They didn't do anything. So I'm hoping surely this can. Progressive called me back today though, and they were like, hey, we got your policy, yada, yada. Here's your claim. Ran the plates, and it belongs to a car agency. So
no.
What does that mean? Like it's a rental?
I don't know.
What is a car agency?
Like a driver?
Like a lease?
Probably like a black car service or something,
Yeah.
like a limo service kind of thing.
Yeah, they have money.
Who do they
Get
think
their
they
money.
are?
Yeah.
Parking in two spots.
Yeah.
Who do they think they
You
are?
should be the
Professional drivers? They know how to park?
Yeah.
Come on.
But that's funny. Like, were you so close to him you could barely get out of your car?
So driver's side was kind of normal, but passenger side, there was like almost no room. And instead of like reparking, this guy just goes for it and just slams my car.
And when you say multiple, he was like adamantly trying to.
Yeah, he like opens it, hits my car door, and then he like can't really squeeze, so he's having to like hit it a couple times as he's squeezing out. And so it really did not take off very much paint at all. But it's like I said, the principle of it. It's the principle, and the fact that I have it on camera.
An ultimate Karen move that feels so is when you grab the license plate when you sense something's coming. I did that once. We were at me and my buddies in college. We left we were Oklahoma State, Oklahoma basketball game. The rivalry. They beat us bad, so we're all walking out. We're all college age, and these couple other college age kids are like, "Yeah, just like football. See you later." Just too big of sports fan stuff.
Morgan would hate these guys.
Yeah, and some like elderly couple in Oklahoma State year was like, "Well, how'd that work out for you with he named some bad loss Oklahoma had recently, kind of like trying to
1996 women's basketball begs to differ."
They tried to jab a little, and then they just like barked right back at the old man. Just so
Jen
mean.
Shaw style.
Yeah.
So I was very much like, whatever, who cares? But I, of course, had a buddy or two who starts kind of chirping them back. We get in our car. We realize, they're really chirping us. We get in our car. They pull up right in front of us, kind of as they're trying to get out of the parking lot, and kind of chirp at us some more. And my buddy reflexively just grabs a half-drink Brahms shake. Shout out Brahms.
Brahms, yes.
And he just, no hesitation, chunks it at their vehicle. And it gets like all through the window and on the car. These guys waste no time getting out of the car to fight. And there's like four of us. None of us are I've never been in a fight in my life. I'm the biggest guy out of this group. And my buddy's reaction is just to shut the door and lock it. And they're just beating on it. And it's like my friend's car who did nothing. And he rips the side view mirror off. And they're kicking it.
Can you not drive? Are you
And as
stuck?
this is going on, I'm like, it's license plate time.
Yeah.
So they finally realize they can't like get in. We're just sitting there as they beat on my friend's car, and he's like,
"You want to have an extra milkshake?" Yeah. I threw mine out.
They skirt off, and as they drive off, I go mental license tag. Someone write this down. Bop, bop, bop. And we call, get a hold of the cops. They track down them, and my buddy who threw the shake and the guy who lost his mind and kicked the car are like talking to the policeman, and my buddy's doing some like. It's like
the
shake slip. He literally was doing
when
that.
they sweat and after a game.
But then he easily was like, look at this dented door,
Yeah.
and here is the side mirror we're holding. And I think they kind of like, long story short, insurance did this. I think they got a little money out of them. So
Shakes are slipping.
great story.
That's great.
Great story.
That's fun.
It was scary though. I was like, we're gonna have to fight these guys. I don't. The funniest part was we locked a buddy out. I forgot about that. We locked him out, but he hadn't done anything, so they weren't even. They were only wanting to fight the guy who threw the shake. So he was just kind of standing there as they
Just
beat on the
watching.
car.
They're like, don't worry, Jeremy,
You went
you're
to go
cool.
get another shake.
Yeah. I'm a Baylor fan, so I'm not really a part of this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go to Brahms. Get another one. Anyone else's car has been vandalized? Here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Lindsay does
Lindsay
have a good
has a
story.
great
Yeah,
one.
this is great.
Yes, actually, today is the 3-year anniversary.
Oh, let's tell everyone. Let's tell everyone.
Great
Oh
story.
boy. Okay, so 3 years ago today, my car got stolen out of my driveway, and I really hope my parents aren't listening to this because
Oh yeah.
I had left my keys in the car. And it was something that I had done all the time. And it's a push start, so it's it's easy. And a couple
With the keys. Yeah. She's like, it's a typical car, so when you just press the gas, it goes.
but like when you get out of the car, like you don't have to, and then they're already, it's just like whatever. And like a couple days before that, my dad was like, you really need to stop doing that. And he had just bought me new tires for my car because at the time I couldn't afford them. And it was like $1,000 of tires 2 days prior. And he was just telling me, you need to stop doing that. And I was like, okay. They go on vacation. And I go out one night and I come back the next morning. I walk out of my house. I walk to go get coffee. Still don't even notice it. My friend's like, Lindsay, where's your car? And I stop and I'm like, oh my God, it's gone. It is gone. It's not. It's stolen. It finally happened. It finally happened. That's all. So I go inside. I call the police, and then I make I file a complaint, and I'm like, my parents. How do I not tell them?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get around this?
Yeah.
So I call my sister or whatever, and they're on vacation, and 2 days later, I didn't even tell. Car's still gone. They haven't found it yet, and my dad texted me and was like, "Did you file an insurance claim?" And I was like, yeah, I didn't want to bother you, but my car got stolen 2 days ago. First thing he says was, were your keys in it? And I was like, no. And he goes, so you have the keys. And
You're like,
I was too far in.
she's like, I got pissed at him. I was like, the one time I took him out, actually. That's when it got stolen.
Yes.
So
And
who's
he's
an
like,
idiot?
so you have the keys? And I was like, yes, I do. I have them. And,
They don't know that to this day?
well, so they found my car 2 days later, and they found it in Wyandotte County, if anyone knows where that is.
Rachel used to
And-
teach in that school district.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot.
Really nice location. And so it was this guy who was, I think, just like a big old heroin addict. And they found him sleeping in my car with
Big
it
ol'.
on and in reverse at the bottom of a hill, completely passed out. And so they tell me, and I'm like, okay, I'm talking to the officer, and I'm like, okay, awesome, that's great. Like,
I thought you said it was easy to drive.
the only thing I go, I don't care what the car is like, but are the tires still on the car? My dad just bought these, and I need
Can
to
I
know
get the tires and the
if
keys
tires
back?
are- Yes, and the keys. And he goes, oh yeah, well, we found the keys around the guy's neck. He had put them on a lanyard, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
You're like,
So-
that's a good idea.
So then
You're like, can you keep the lanyard on it for me?
Yeah, they bring it in for questioning. He's like, I mean, the last thing I was going to do is leave the keys in there. I'm a heroin addict, but I know that.
at this point, my dad gets involved, and he's like, I'll find a body shop, we'll tow it, blah, blah, stuff. But we had to go together to do the inspection. It's like protocol or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going to know that I don't have my keys. So I had called ahead. My dad's like, oh, I spoke to this guy at Ford dealership. And I'm like, okay. It's like 20 minutes later, I call that same guy. It's like some old mechanic. And I'm like, hey, listen, my dad just called, dropping off a Ford Escape. I was told the keys were with you. And he's like, yeah. And I go, okay, listen. I have told the cops and I have told my insurance the truth. But my dad cannot know that the keys are in the car. So when we get there, can you please just tell them that I dropped them off because I already told him and I'm this far into it and I just can't get around. And I'm telling you right now, it's better for all parties if we just keep this going.
Is the heroin addict truthful?
This guy could not
Is he
have cared
trustworthy?
less. He could not have cared less. He's like this 6-year-old mechanic, and he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm dealing with this."
Yeah.
Can you not tell my daddy, please?
And you know what he did? He showed up for me when we were there.
Wow.
He's like, "Oh, and you gave me the keys." So I'm like,
Let's go.
Wow. Wow.
my man. And to this day, I still have the car.
That guy
And
had daughters.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think my dad knows. He knows.
Yeah.
But like, it's just it's not quite in that zone of like I'm gonna come clean yet. Because
Yeah.
I'm still,
Give it 5
I'm
more
still
years,
living with
maybe.
him now. So maybe once I move out of my parents' house, then I'll let him know. But yeah, I will put up a story tomorrow on my Instagram of the pictures of the man who did it and everything. I found on his Instagram.
That's fantastic.
I mean, if you saw a picture of this
Really
guy,
interesting guy.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you had to be on Lindsay's close friends to
I
get
actually
you,
dated him for a few months. It's kind of a long
if you
story.
This guy.
if you know who Rift Raft is,
Rift Raft.
Riff raff.
Is he a rapper?
yeah, he looks just like him. So
Oh,
You
okay.
said
okay.
Rift Raft,
well, whatever.
like he's like a
Rift Raft.
like he is like a canoe guide who
He's
also
the
raps.
off-brand riff.
A man
His name is
of
Rift
many
Raft.
talents.
He steals Ford Escapes.
Rift Raft.
So that was that. Yeah. So that
Excellent.
was.
You still have the car.
I still have the car, and there are plenty of marks in there to remind me every day to keep my keys.
Like,
with
what do
me
you
at
do?
all
Like a
times. Oh, there was like $13,000 in damages. Like I think he was just like tripping out inside. He was ripping everything out. And the thing is he was trying to disguise the car on the outside because.
He put a mustache on it.
Oh no! What he did do?
can't get it off.
Because the cops say the first thing they do is they'll put like a bumper sticker on or something like to just disguise it so people don't really realize it. Well, this man put 4 Apple stickers on my car on every side of
Like-
the car.
Like what comes with
phone?
like a MacBook?
Yes, like the ones on the back of my so just white ones. So I just turned into
He's
the
like,
biggest Apple
I was
fan
hoping you were going to say this,
driving
but it's
around.
like the guy who's like peeing on like Nancy
Oh,
Pelosi or something.
Every single window. There was all kinds of stuff. And the thing is that there were like 16 cars that got broken into that night. And mine just happened to be the one that was the one that they took. And so all the stuff that they found in the cars was in my car.
Oh, you
So,
were kind of
my
like
car
Santa's sack.
The guy's like, do you want to go through any of this? I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, sorry, we had to do some extra protocol because we believe there are drugs in the car. And I'm like, oh, great. Great.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's what's parked outside your house, right now.
Okay.
It's good.
Hope it's out there.
Or do you think the Rift Raft is inside of that
You
car?
got the keys on you?
No. They actually are in the car.
Oh my God.
It's a safe neighborhood, right?
Yeah, I think so. So,
I don't know.
that's amazing.
Hold on, I'm going to go check.
All right. Shout out Rift Raft.
Rift Raft.
Speaking of, this is coming right around the corner. Speaking of funny looking people, any Halloween costume ideas? Are y'all dressing up, doing the whole thing? We're having a baby shower on Halloween
Yes.
weekend, and the first I heard of this morning. We had a doctor's appointment. Everything looks. He's got all his limbs. No extra ones.
No extra ones, just the right
No
amounts.
no Tatma situation.
Yeah.
And then there's small talking like, what are you doing? A baby shower? Like, yeah, actually Halloween. And the doctor was like, oh, are you doing like a fun dress up baby shower? And she was like, my friends wanted to, but I said no. And I was like, wait a second. Talk about spicing up a shower a little bit.
Well, I know
I'm
it
gonna show
was.
up in one.
It was Natalie's idea, but her idea was you had to dress up as a pregnant Halloween costume. So whatever you were, you had to be pregnant.
Oh, that's weird.
It's
And
progressive.
but
like it.
I just those things are really fun if like you go all out, and I just didn't think on Saturday from 2 to 5 everyone was gonna like really go out for it.
That's true.
So
That's
just
fair.
normal, but so I'm so
gonna
sorry.
dress up.
You can dress up
So
for
like
it though.
I'm supposed to dress up as a pregnant. What's like you just
Juno.
any costume ever? Juno.
Yeah, but like
That's
any
the only
costume
thing I could
ever,
think of.
just pregnant.
Dress up as Juno, which makes sense now because that is now a man,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Elliot.
Elliot. Thank you, Elliot.
You know,
I was scared to say the
I'm
name.
gonna do the thing where like I paint my stomach
Yeah.
like a basketball or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can be a referee.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah. That would be cute, right?
I think people
Yep.
are expecting the basketball. Do a weird sport that no one tetherball.
Cricket.
Yeah, something weird. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like a ball with no lines.
Dude,
You're
just
like,
a
yeah,
big-
do whatever you want.
Do a
Ping
big
pong.
do a big egg and like dress up as a mother hen.
Oh.
I could sit on.
Ooh, big chicken or the egg debate at the shower.
Chicken or egg? Chicken or the egg? Chicken or the egg?
Could sit on it.
Yeah.
And I could, what do they call that? What's
Mother
the
goosing it.
Mother goose.
Yeah.
What's the scientific term?
For what?
Warming. What is
Oh.
nesting? No.
Incubating.
Fertilizing?
Okay. What's the? Oh my gosh.
I honestly.
When the mother bird sits on the eggs, there's a word for it.
Nesting.
I have.
You know, it has been my dream to go to my baby shower in a crop top looking like I'm going to like a high school sports thing with my belly painted. That is what I thought my baby shower would be. So
Nesting and incubating is what it's
Boom!
Oh, wow.
Look at us.
Jake,
Farm kids.
trivia guy.
That's right.
Are y'all doing Halloween?
I'm going to take a stab at this that Morgan is going to go all out for it. What do we think?
She's had her outfit planned for weeks.
I think that I tell Andrew that we're going to be something different every single day, and it's usually something weird. But I'm actually going on a bachelorette party that weekend, and we're doing, we're all going to be different Barbies.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
Yeah.
How many Barbies are there?
Barbie?
Are there endless Barbies?
Nowadays,
Beach
everything is
Barbie,
Barbie.
disco
You could be
Barbie,
Dr. Barbie. You could
Malibu Barbie.
be 80s Barbie.
What are you gonna
could
be? Have you called one
I'm
yet?
going to be Chief's cheerleader Barbie.
Okay, well that's a made up Barbie. Okay, whatever works. So what is that?
It's the brand.
Yeah.
It's her
on
brand.
brand for me.
Consistent.
You dress like a chief cheerleader, and then what's the Barbie part?
Yeah. I'll put a blonde wig on and maybe be really stiff all night on the
Just-
dance. Yeah. There you go.
yeah.
I would slap you if you put sour cream anywhere. Where are y'all going? Is it Nashville?
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
Yeah, one of those
Of
two.
course.
Yeah.
And I would love to go to Scottsdale. I'm gonna be in.
I've never
freaking
been.
Atlanta. At a shower.
Excuse you?
Oh, wow.
Excuse you?
What do the Chiefs play that weekend?
Not a lot of football.
Yeah.
Lindsay, no. Halloween girl.
You know, I am not going to go out and look for it. But if there was a party that was going on, you know, whatever. But it's on a Monday. But, like, I guess I could have done something on a Saturday. I'm kind of more in the, like, let's make chili, mommy dogs, watch a scary movie.
Mummy dogs?
Yeah, what was that?
What are mummy dogs?
Mommy dogs?
Mummy,
What are you talking about?
mommy
the
dog.
mother-
No, mummy dogs.
Mother
That's like,
hen dogs.
I fully thought that meant some weird like thing where you hang out with your dog.
Me too.
No.
And then I was like, well, I would know that.
There it is.
Oh,
There it
mummy
is.
dogs.
Yeah, so it's like a hot dog,
yeah.
and then you take it's like a pig in
It's
a
like
blanket.
pigs in a blanket.
But it's mummies, and then you put like the ketchup for the eyes.
And you want to eat that? Just a huge
you
hot
said
dog.
it like it was everyone's tradition.
I
Chili
thought it was.
mummy dogs.
Yeah, you know,
Obviously.
everyone.
Just shoveling dogs down our throats.
I mean, who doesn't want a nice hot dog and a croissant
That's
with a chili?
Me and Katie probably.
You don't
but
like
no.
hot dogs?
I don't eat meat.
Oh,
Tick
shoot.
bite.
I never knew
Oh,
that
yeah,
about
that's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take the croissant.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah,
Not
just
even
peel
the
off
chili.
the
Yeah,
clothes.
just peel the clothes off. Yeah.
Mommy dog. Y'all, scary movies. Have y'all been watching them yet? We watched 2/3 of It.
I
It's fun.
only watch scary movies. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's the only genre of
really.
movie that I watch. So I've seen I've seen every single one except for like we were talking about yesterday. All the ones that I want to see are in the theaters. And I can't get myself to go to
Done
a
with
movie
theaters.
theater.
Yeah. Why? I
don't
thought
have
we were past.
time.
I fully thought theaters were like done with theaters. How have theaters convinced people to be like?
Even post COVID, they're
Well,
still
you know,
doing it. Yeah.
I'm
that
like,
is
let
what
me
I
watch
do
it in my
for a
note.
living.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Lindsay's day
yeah.
job.
I
is
forgot she works for movie
working for a
theaters.
movie theater.
Okay, let's be clarified. I do not work in the movie theater.
She doesn't
I
churn popcorn.
No,
I
her
am
popcorn
not
is
at the box
unbelievable.
office.
No, I know. She works for the corporations.
Yeah.
So the
yeah.
movie theater business, is it thriving again?
It is. I
Wow.
think that Top Gun definitely brought people back to the movies.
Right.
It's fun to
timely.
do.
It
It
is.
just feels like such a dedicated, like, oh my gosh, I have to.
Yeah, I
It's
get
a
it.
whole thing.
I get it when you can watch it at home. I definitely, I don't go to movies that often either, but when I do go, I'm like, wow, this is a treat. But there are a lot of people out there, maybe not in Kansas City, that are diehard for movie theaters. Like, especially when
Yeah.
a new, like a Marvel movie comes out or some chain, they still go wild. So
A lot of people dressing up for movies still. Is that back?
yeah, but I think a lot
What?
of theaters
Really?
like don't allow it. You
Good.
know?
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Like definitely no masks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
scary kind.
Well. Yeah.
I was definitely a dress up for Harry Potter and go to the midnight premiere girl.
Yeah.
So
Midnight premieres.
Those were the
Are
good
midnight
old
premieres still
days.
happening?
I don't think so.
Man, the kids. I
around
remember
here.
talking my parents into let me do that. Whoa, that was special.
Yeah.
I did the Harry Potter ones. All my I binge watched all of them in a week so I could be a part of it.
Oh,
I didn't. And
You
then-
hadn't
the
seen them
last one?
before?
no, and I kind of like vaguely knew what was going on. It was a lot in a week. I don't know if it was worth it, but
yeah. I did watch Hocus Pocus 2
oh,
for
how
the
was
first
it?
time. It was good.
It was.
It was really good. Yeah,
It's all the same actresses, right?
It's all the same, and it was really cute. I mean, it's what you would expect, you know.
So bad.
I mean, it was definitely it was a good watch. It was a good watch. It
As
was,
good as
how
the
was-
first one?
How was Sarah Jessica Parker?
well, she looks the same. She has not aged. The other two, might have put on some years between then.
Okay.
But they still are, you know, Bette Midler, she's really got it still.
She still got it?
She's still got it. She's
Wow.
like almost 80.
Katie's watched Sex and the City 7 times, I think.
Though
Yeah.
all the way through.
And
Wow.
Yeah.
Point.
I
See,
mean,
this is where she gets all
I
this
support
sass.
that.
She's watching all these feminist empowerment shows. And I can't
It was
watch
up to you.
football.
I'd
It's the
just
same
be
thing.
doing a paper route and listen to the scripture every day. That's what. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay, but I read an article about Hocus Pocus 2 that some woman is like claiming that if you watch it, that this like spells are gonna be cast onto your home and to your children.
Oh, I
my
believe it.
gosh.
So-
Well, then I'm gonna watch it.
So you never know.
Her car will be gone. after this.
You never know what spells can come through your TV, is what she said.
Well, I never
That
did.
actually sounds good. Like I want to do
sign
that
us
then.
up.
If it's gonna do spells, that sounds entertaining to me. I like
Take
my
all
dream
the
is to
children's
spend the
souls.
night in one of those like haunted hotels or whatever. So like that sounds good. I'll try. I'll give it a
You ever
try.
done a
Well-
Ouija board?
No. That's where I draw
have?
a line.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Just by yourself?
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
By yourself?
yeah.
How
When
do
I
you
was
like
like
sacrifice
younger.
things? or-
What is something you would ask?
Well, when I was younger, like when I was in middle school and stuff, we would do the Ouija board, and
She
then
still does it.
you'd try to do it by yourself, like in the closet. Oh my gosh, I would do it today if I could. Like I don't have one, or else I would. But
Hard to find now.
yeah, I'm
think you
pretty
can
sure
get 'em
they're
at
like
Target.
against
Yeah.
our religion too. But like I'm pretty sure my mom was like, "You can't be doing a Ouija board," but I was like, I just want to talk to the spirits. Like,
you're like, I'm lonely.
What movie? What movie was it where it'd be like, look in the mirror 3 times and say Bloody Mary?
yeah, Bloody Mary,
What movie was that?
Bloody
I
Mary.
think that's what it's called.
I remember I had a buddy. We worked up the courage to do it once. Nothing happened. But it was a rush.
Did you do it at school?
It was a rush. I did it at I think his house.
No,
Because I feel like we would do it in like the creepy old bathroom at school,
one that
and
no one
everyone would be
uses.
like, "You have to go in there by yourself," and you'd do it, and oh my gosh, that is scary. That is
scary.
really scary.
See, I didn't watch any of the Harry Potters. I wasn't allowed to because of what you're saying.
But
They're
you
like-
said
like
you
the
just
magic
binged it. You binged all of them, you said.
Yeah, when I was older.
Oh.
When I was like
Okay.
a senior in high
Okay.
schoole, yeah.
Got it.
I was a grown man. But when all the kids were reading them, nope.
Oh, I just finished reading them, so I have nothing
It took
else
you
to say.
15 years? Or did you start recently?
I started in 2015.
Okay. Did you
You
enjoy
read
them?
one a year?
The only one I didn't read was the last one. I kind of gave up and just watched the movie instead. So, but yeah, so
you.
I thought everyone did it, so I was like, maybe I'll just jump on the train, and then I didn't realize that train was going to last 7 years.
Long train.
I was ready
That's a
to
long
get
train
off.
ride.
That is a commitment.
That is funny. Okay, let's talk. I would love the girls' opinion on this as well. This was at a football game.
Yes.
Kim Kardashian was booed.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this last time? We didn't, right?
No.
Kim Kardashian was booed at the Rams game. Look at it. Do you like those sunglasses on her? Yeah,
Indifferent.
let's play this. Indifferent.
Why?
Don't love.
I don't love the glasses. Here's
So
the
listen.
thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. How does it make you feel?
The first thing when I saw it is I bet she's pissed that some kid just ran in front of her and blocked her the whole time. You know, I'm like, that's not her kid, but I bet she's sitting there like, get out of the way, kid. Get out of the way. Because if you watch it, it's just like they show her and then it's just like this kid's head in there. And I'm like, honestly, I'm at the point where I'll just leave her alone. Just leave her
Really?
alone.
Okay. Kim K positive. I agree.
I feel
What's
like
she
with
doing?
the stuff with Kanye going on, I'm like, you know what? She needs a break. Just let her
Well,
be.
I just think that's mean in general. I don't care who it is. Like, I'm not a big Kim K person, but like, what are you?
But she's also
She's
there
a
with her
human.
son, and I feel like if it's just her and her son, maybe just like lay off.
No one should be booed. We're all human.
Yeah.
Even the
We
Chancellor
all
of
get
Germany.
participation
Well,
awards.
the Chancellor of Germany is kind of.
I think what was happening, and I'm shocked more people aren't talking about this. This is the Rams' first home game in October, right, Morgan? Spooky season.
Yeah,
Right.
obviously.
Everyone's in the spirit. They're like, hey, there's gonna be, it's October. Ooh. Kim K comes on and they're like, boo.
You think that's what was happening at the Chiefs game too?
I think a lot of times when players make bad calls, they'll say that. Or it could be a situation where maybe a guy named Drew just caught a big pass and they're like, Drew. Yeah, I wasn't there, so I can't speculate, but I imagine that's probably what happened.
Okay.
It's positive. That's a positive spin on it. You're welcome. Do you guys what are Kim K's products? Skims? Do you have those?
No, but I'd like to.
Yeah, they don't
I do
fit.
Are they-
have,
are they
I
like-
have a pair. I have a
Amazing.
Skims.
Are they
Yeah.
expensive?
Yes.
They are.
Oh.
But let me
That's why
just
you
tell
don't
you,
have
they're
them?
worth every
The
penny.
bodysuit.
Yeah.
I don't have a bodysuit. I have underwear.
I
I didn't know how to say that. I didn't know.
Undergarments.
Undergarment.
Unmentionables.
Did you see that she just
Whoa, Jason, don't.
Don't Google it, Jacob.
I didn't Google.
Kim Kardashian Skims.
I didn't
Skim
Google
tight.
Skims underwear. I didn't Google Morgan and Skims or anything weird. I just Googled the word Skims. And it feels like I Googled the
Now
word.
you know what it is.
Yeah, now that's,
Well,
there's...
they don't just have like undergarment. Like you can buy bodysuits.
yeah.
You can buy. I have a dress from there. Like you can buy a robe. Like,
some things are affordable, some things are like wow.
Yeah.
But did you see that she just launched a tissue box that was $400?
Tissue box?
As a joke.
Like look it up.
I'm going to try to Google
What
this
is
again.
it?
Let's
I
see.
hope that I think it was like it's just a tissue box. You have to, but it doesn't. It's like a round one, and you don't fit. It doesn't fit like
Jake,
the actual.
Google Kim Kardashian round one.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. So you have to take the tissues out of the box and then put them in that.
Oh my gosh, that's.
And then I think I saw someone. This could be wrong. I think that it was like $3.99.
Wow.
Like 100.
What is it made out of?
It's like almost like a cement thing.
Yeah, it looks.
Cement.
How much is it?
Is
on
it
there?
So
literally
just the,
for-
the box
Okay,
is 89.
89. Okay,
Okay,
the
not
tissues.
400, but
Well, that's not even the tissues though.
Wait, is it like face towels though?
no, it's
It's
a
literally
Kleenex box.
Kleenexes.
It's a Kleenex box.
Oh my
But
god.
it's like, I don't know.
The worst part is I'll probably
no,
buy
that's
it.
another brand she has.
Yeah,
Skins.
SKKN by Kim. Yeah, it's sculpted concrete.
Yeah, it's a concrete.
Nice.
What more could you
How
want?
many people? How much are people using Kleenex? I don't think who's going through
Well,
Kleenex
that's why I
nowadays?
asked because it would make sense for her skin brand if it was like a
Yeah.
face towel thing. But if it's just a Kleenex, it's just dumb.
How are the
$90.
and bodysuits? Those are the kind of the leotards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job. I
Yeah.
love
Do you,
that.
you know what either of those words mean?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't Google
Lindsay.
it.
Sure do. They look like she even sells tissues. She only sells the box.
Yes, I know. You have to buy the tissues and
That's
then
crazy.
take them out of the actual box that came on to put
I mean,
them
that's
in
just
there.
bad business. At least bundle the tissues. Give people the.
Can you imagine how much she would sell tissues
You have your
for?
own skincare line. But say that there's moisturizer in it. Sell tissues, Kim. I know she listens.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, Kim.
I'm disappointed in that. Not by the price point, but she doesn't sell
Yeah,
tissues.
give her business advice.
Tom and Giselle football.
Back to football.
Let's talk about Giselle instead.
Yeah.
All right, this is interesting. Giselle responded to an Instagram post about an inconsistent partner and amid reports that she's splitting from Tom Brady. Speculation surrounding the couple has been around for a while now, especially after Giselle was notably absent from Tom's first home game. Do y'all remember this? Are y'all following the drama?
Yeah.
And then she tweeted like, "Go Tom," but she wasn't there. You're like, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count?
She made her
Has there
stance.
been- It was
she
so-
made her stance.
I think
She's sticking to
we don't know
it.
what this woman's got going on.
Has there been an update since that? I haven't seen any.
Reports have come out that both Giselle and Tom have hired divorce lawyers. Much of the speculation is around Tom's decision to unretire from football. And Giselle did discuss Tom's decision in an interview, saying, "I have my concerns. This is a very violent sport, and I have my children, and I would like him to be more present." And I've had these conversations over and over.
Do you think that this is just like her, like an empty threat, or do you think she's really like,
What would you do?
Well, I don't know if I would go as far to get a divorce lawyer, but you know what? The man needs to be done. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, he wants that extra Super Bowl.
Well-
I don't know.
Well, it's
I mean,
not going well for
you know
him.
who Jay Shetty is?
No.
He's a huge following for, he's kind of just like, he posted on Instagram to his 12 million followers. You can't be in a committed relationship with someone who's inconsistent with you. He just posted a lot of that crap, whatever that means. You can't be in a committed relationship with someone who isn't consistent with you. And Giselle commented, prayer emoji hands.
Oh.
Why does celebrities do that?
Why do they do like this petty stuff online when they know millions of people
Either
are watching?
just say
Yeah.
something or say nothing.
Cryptic.
Like this weird comment on Jay Shetty's Instagram.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's
Sometimes
it.
you just
But
gotta
that is
throw
kind of a
prayer up.
funny, like, you know, I feel like when men and women, when they get in a fight and get mad, you can do some silly stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
women love to do the petty, you know, I'll just leave a little comment here. Have that make a headline. And Tom's texting her from the locker room. Can you delete the
So-
comment? please?" Is this how, can we just talk? Seriously. It's like, I don't know. Do you have to play your football games? 40 years you've been doing this.
Literally 40 years, making so much money. He's gone to the Super Bowl. Yeah, like, she said it. He has kids. Like, you're old enough that it's time to be a dad
Your
and
team
not.
Giselle.
It's kind of like, when
I'm also biased though because I don't like Tom Brady. But sorry, Tom. I don't mean to offend you. It's just that I don't like you that much.
it's like when you grew up and like the really popular sports kid in high school just like couldn't let go. And then it was
Oh, yeah,
like
he
they
came back to-
graduate and
he was
then
a
they
fresh
come back
to prom.
They
Yeah, yeah,
come
with like
back.
an 18-year-old.
It's
Yeah.
like that.
Tom's
It's
no
really good
different. He just
set.
happened to win 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But he's the same guy. You're just
but
like,
he's
you're
like-
still here and
yeah.
you're still like an assistant
You
coach
left
on the
and now you're
team.
back. Like, what else are you doing with your life?
Can we find that out? Did Tom Brady go back to his high school prom after his freshman
I
year at
bet he
Michigan?
did.
He go back to his high school
Probably,
prom as a
probably.
19-year-old?
Well, because think about when he was that age, he wasn't really as like good at football as he is now. You know what I
as
mean?
good-looking.
Or as good
He
looking.
had to date high schoolers when
I
he was
don't
in
think
college.
he's good looking. I'm going to put that out there.
That's a bad take.
breaking
I mean,
news.
he's a good-looking guy. I mean, yeah, Morgan knows.
Nah.
No, I agree with her.
What?
think he's
Tom
bad.
Brady? I thought
I
he was just
don't
like
think
universally good-looking, right?
Katie, what do you think?
I don't see it.
No, it's like he's fine.
Do you think he has
Not
had
more
plastic
handsome than
surgery
him, of
on his jaw?
course. But
I think he looks great.
Something about it kind of
All
freaks
right.
me out.
Well, maybe this is great. Maybe we're finding a crack here. We'll watch Tom Brady this weekend.
no,
Seems like it'll make you happy.
I think he. I mean, if they split, he's not going to be able to make out with his son anymore. So
yeah.
She's gonna get jealous.
that's. I still can't get that.
Y'all ever
image
seen
out
this
of my
clip?
head.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I mean, that.
That's why you don't think he's attractive.
Oh, I saw this.
That alone is enough.
Heidi Klum,
Yes,
your hero.
she's not making.
Oh, I don't know. Do you see? She did some photo shoot with her daughter, and they like were kissing on the lips.
How old is her daughter?
Like old, like 17. maybe?
17, 18.
Could have got a problem with Tom.
Yeah, too far. Too far. We actually had this discussion
I had this
recently where we were like, so kissing our child on the mouth,
That's
like,
like, is
that's
that
a
natural,
no-go,
Derek?
right?
Is that natural? Do you feel, or are you a little?
It's rare.
Really? Okay.
Very rare that
Like when
Okay,
they're
I'm not
little.
judging.
Show us on Lindsay. Show us
I
what you do.
haven't been a parent yet. Maybe there's some innate urge, but when I'm not judging, but you see a parent kissing like their 2-year-old on the lips, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that.
I think I actually am. It doesn't offend me or bother me at all.
But what is the 8? Like, is there?
That's
I
true.
think it
Well,
depends,
also,
boys and
I
girls.
vividly remember being in like elementary school, like 1st or 2nd grade, and still seeing some people.
Yeah.
They've lingered into
That's
that
too
age
long.
range. I remember my parents being like, "Look at those sickos."
yeah, it's almost
yeah, I
like there's
know.
a gap though because I also, well, okay, kissing your like Tom Brady kiss, that's different. Like
Well,
if you
yeah,
were just
we-
like
okay, we're
like
clear
an
on that.
Italian, like Italian family, like you're like the sides of your face are. Does that make sense?
Oh, we're talking about
Yes.
lip to
We're
lip
talking- we're talking
action.
lips.
What age do we need
Yeah.
to cut that off?
I think once the kid starts making like a little noise back.
You mean like a
I don't know, like 5?
Like oh, you mean
under
like usually it's cute. It's like a little bit of like, no, but when you start to hear like a,
Okay, yeah, that's
that's when you need to, you're like, all right.
Exactly. When it's just like, it's got a little bass to it.
Yeah. When you see that treble a little bit.
That's what I'm saying, Katie. It is gross. That's too far.
Yeah.
Once the kid starts
we need
making
to have these conversations.
a sound like that back to you, it's time. Wean them off.
The kid does that to you and you're immediately like, huh. Okay.
Yeah, so you got
That's
hair in your mouth.
enough.
That's my stance. Always has been.
It's fair.
I recently
Firm in
thought
the triplet household. I always remember when I was 8 and I did a little hum. My mother smacked me.
I was into that.
on this similar topic, I recently thought about how funny it is that like you could have a child that looks identical to your spouse who you married and found attractive enough to marry.
Oh.
And now you have a child that
Are you
looks
concerned about this?
I've never
I'm
thought about that.
concerned, yeah.
It is
You're concerned you're gonna,
like they
you're
get
gonna
in
think
high
your son
school
is
and you're
hot?
like,
It reminds me of somebody.
Really?
Man, your dad this age, I mean, you look just like him.
She's going both
Yeah.
generations. I never thought about that. That's
Right?
interesting.
I mean, obviously you don't have those feelings because it's your child, but like the concept is that they look identical and you found that person attractive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think, that like 20 years into marriage and stuff, I think then you no longer find them attractive.
Oh, is
So then
that,
it's
is that the case?
Oh no, that's just what I've heard. See, that's just God thought ahead with that.
Yeah, pretty creepy, but you know, I had that thought and I was like,
You didn't see the Heidi Klum stuff?
no.
Wow.
Do you think that's why some like mom lions will just like eat their cubs?
This.
Oh.
Have you?
Is
Well,
that
we've talked about
real?
the weird mom trend of moms being like, I just want to look at this baby. Look at my baby. I want to eat
that's
him.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, It's
I
'cause
think
they're
that about
scared.
my dog too.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, it's like
Everyone's
the
got a
same
little
thing.
Dahmer in them.
They're so cute that it's like in your draw. It's literally a maternal like instinct
I just want to squeeze
that you want to
them.
eat them and like.
Free Jeffrey. He
Do
was the
we
one who
need
had
to
the
look in
courage to
your refrigerator?
give in to his urges. I think we all
Yeah.
want to eat things.
He put his money where his mouth is. Really did. Yeah, but
To clarify, I will not be attracted to my son, just in case anyone is concerned.
Going back to this now.
Katie's gonna like fall asleep tonight and be like, that was.
There's gonna be
weird,
comments
but-
on this like, ew, Katie, that's really gross.
Oh, 100%. We're going to be like
Yeah.
quietly like in bed tonight. She'll be like,
Can we erase
was that like
that?
really
Can
weird
we
what I
look
said?
together now?
Derek's got like 6 days to edit this one, right?
I have some time to think about it.
Like, do you girls do that? We hung out with her dad and she like teased him about like, one day we'll get an inheritance. And I teased him like, my dad's filthy rich and her dad is not filthy rich, but he obviously does well.
Yeah,
but,
they
but
are
so later that day
great.
she's like,
They're-
do you think that hurt his feelings? I want to
Like,
know. I
he
like.
worked really hard,
worked
and
so hard for
like
us.
we had everything we
I'm
needed.
like,
Do you
Katie, he's
think
not worried about it. This.
Every single waking second, I am replaying. I'm like,
Should I have screamed about the sour cream? Or?
I guarantee you, I'm gonna be in the car and be like, I shouldn't have told the sour cream story. It's gonna be Karen. It's called anxiety.
Have y'all?
Huh.
So you, just I'm gonna totally pivot here. Girls Gone Mild. Y'all got like 150,000 followers across the internet. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Have y'all been recognized yet?
I
Few
have
times?
a couple times.
A couple times.
couple of times.
Okay, tell us, story.
Like
Any-
normal
any-
environments, like everyone was clothed or like
Have you not heard this?
No.
Let me tell the story first. because everyone
Oh
gets
no!
ideas.
Now I do. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, what circumstances are you in?
One time I do spray tans on the side, just like
at the movie theater.
in the back. I work at a spray tan studio like maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. And so most women will go nude. And that's normal, whatever. So I'm spraying, I'm doing my thing, blah, blah, blah. And she's checking out and she's like, I did not want to make this weird while I was naked in front of you, but I know who you are. And I'm thinking, this was kind of like not that we hadn't been doing this for very long, and I'm like, she's like, I love your channel, and I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like, I didn't want to make this very well. I was naked. I'm like, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
Where is this going?
Wild
That's
start to a
funny.
sentence.
And then I was like, well, I really appreciate that you were clothed when you told me this. So
Yeah. I thought
it was sweet though. It was endearing, but it was at the time I was like, it was the first time I'd ever been noticed, and
You're
I was
not
like,
used to
that
that,
was
yeah.
no, yeah. And then once at the gym, someone came up to me and I'm like looking just like dog trash, and I'm like, he's like coming up to me and I'm thinking, what? He's gonna ask if I'm done. I'm almost done. He's gonna rush me, and I'm kind of rolling my eyes, and he's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you, but are you from Girls Gone Wild? And I was like, oh, yes. But I was so embarrassed. I was like, I look like I don't even know how he recognized me. That's how bad I was looking. I was like, this is bad, and I need to leave now. And now I'm targeted at the gym. So that was my safe spot. And it is no longer safe.
Well, you clearly looked, enough like you do normally that he
I don't know
recognized you.
Yeah.
I really don't know how.
At your most dog trash, you're still recognizable. So
Yeah.
Ragamuffin.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Morgan?
Yeah, I did when I was at Nell Hills one day. And it was
What is that?
That sounds rich.
Nell. You know Nell Hills?
Yeah, I have been, but
Oh my
Are
gosh.
you saying nail?
Nell,
Nell.
Nell Hills. It's in like Briarcliff area.
It's like a really nice
a business?
home furnishing
Yes,
store.
very nice home
okay.
furnishing
high
store.
end.
Sponsor
Cool.
us, Nell Hills.
Congratulations.
I love how to explain. You're like, what is it? She's like, Nell Hill.
My mom used to work
it's
there,
Nell
actually.
Hills.
Oh.
Nell Hills.
Yes, there it is.
I thought it was a neighborhood.
Oh gosh, I want everything.
It's
that's
Oh,
high-end.
it looks like Lily Pulitzer chairs.
No.
No, it's classy.
Kind of like the whole house is like
I
Vera
deserve
Bradley
credit.
print.
I knew
I
that.
love,
No.
I love chinois, and like there's a bunch
Oh,
of
look at that
chinois
bass.
everywhere.
There
I
it
mean,
is.
that pillow is probably $85.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Why was there a steel bass on the plate? Do you know the plates
know.
under the plates are called chargers?
Yeah,
Hear
we
that, Jake?
did.
I had no clue. Wouldn't have never guessed it in a thousand years.
That's a charger and a plate and a, I believe that's a Chilean sea bass.
But yeah, I was at Nell Hills, and it was funny. I was with my boyfriend's mom and sister, and it was like one of the first times we'd been alone. Like Andrew wasn't there, and we were together just shopping, and we were checking out, and a woman comes up to me and was like, "Sorry to interrupt. I just I love your stuff." And I was like, "What kind of stuff do I do?"
What kind of stuff?
Good stuff. Like I really
I
couldn't.
got denied from like to know
I
it.
was
So
like,
I know it's not that.
I saw you screaming at those skateboarders. I was like, you go, girl. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Let's get that rift raft out of here.
So it took me, it was also early, and it took me a second to, I also thought like maybe Chiefs, like whatever. And she was like, no, like your Girls Gone Wild. And I was like, oh my God.
I am. That's great.
And so then, of course, like his sister and mom were like, oh my gosh, like, does that happen to you? That was so cool. And I was like, it's never happened to me ever before in my entire life that I paid that girl to do that in front of you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cool. But
It definitely is a new feeling. It's
Did y'all
kinda
think,
weird.
was it fun or did you not like it?
I did not like it at the gym, that's for sure.
Okay.
No, it was fine, but it was just like, you know,
You're kinda like, right now?
It definitely takes you off guard just because
It
you're
is.
just not expecting it, and you're like, hey, why is this person coming over to me, and what are they gonna say? And I'm already mad that they're already coming up to me. I'm just kidding. You can approach me. I'm very approachable, but
I'm very
Why are they
I really am
walking?
really approachable.
She's hissing. I don't know.
But you kind of think about it. You're like, what do they have to say? But then it's
Well,
then
and I think,
afterwards you
like,
feel good about
You got a
it.
real zeal for life, Lindsay. That's beautiful.
doing something that is like online based, you don't see it like tangibly. You don't see it in person, people watching your videos. Like
Yeah.
it'll say we got, what do we have, like almost 3 million views on one of our
Yeah.
Instagram things.
We have 3
And like you're like, whatever, a number. But then you like sit there and put yourself in that, and you're like, okay, so 3 million
Yeah.
people, like it's, yeah. So when someone comes up to you in person, it makes it a tangible, real thing that's going on in
Yeah.
your life. And it's just a little, takes you back a little.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
It does make you feel like really like, oh wow, that was really sweet.
Yeah.
People actually like us.
Ever since we kind of started YouTube stuff, every time I go to a major sporting event, I will think about like the people there
Who
with
has
views.
seen my
So it's
videos?
like, yeah, so it's like, Arrowhead Stadium seats like 70,000.
76,416.
And
Got
that's a normal video.
So I was looking at everyone in there. I was like, it's sold out. I was like, this is like a Gene Schwartz video that doesn't do very well.
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
many people.
And that's so
I'm
many.
disappointed in that.
insane.
Jake, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Look at this.
I know, literally, if like we got like 10 people to watch video, I'd be like, oh my gosh, who are they? Like, I want to meet them.
I want to eat them.
I want to just eat them.
Reading every comment.
Yeah, literally.
We don't do that anymore.
Good.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
No,
part.
I still do.
Oh, we've talked that story with Katie when she first got on the podcast. She calls me like kind of tearing up, like, I messed up. I read the comments
This was like what 2 years ago, the very
because
first
their
time.
comments. Yeah, it was like very early into like our just people knowing about her, and I think people were judging like, geez, what. I give it another year max, or
People
crazy
were
stuff like that.
Let her talk. Literally, someone went as far as to say, like, it looks like he emotionally abuses her.
It's so sad.
That was my
She
comment.
was like,
I was like, oh my gosh.
she was like, I hate that they just think that about you. Oh. I was like, I don't care. That happens. I guess you.
But
Yeah, so it's funny.
Now
but-
it's fine. I can read them.
Do y'all remember? I want to hear. What's the worst comment you can remember reading that really got you?
Oh no.
Yeah, this will be funny.
That I have a lisp. I will never get over the one comment, and it made me so mad. And it was like, I couldn't even watch this video because I couldn't get over this girl's lisp. And now I'm thinking, I have a lisp. And so I'm pretty sure every time I filmed after that, you guys were like, talk normal, because I was trying to enunciate.
You're talking weird.
So much.
Yeah, it's like peanut butter on the roof of your mouth.
Well, it's just like when I get nervous or something or excited, I definitely mumble. I think a lot of us out here do.
Down going, Jake mumbled. Remember the first times the girls were over,
my
Jake said
gosh.
something a couple times, and they're like, Lindsay was just like, you mumble when you talk.
We were both like, I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
Kind of a
It's
Nell
just-
Hills situation.
Yes.
Morgan, do you have one?
Okay, I have two. One, because I do still read the comments,
Oh, I know
and then
y'all
I
do.
want
I-
to cry.
Morgan's
at
like,
all
I have
the-
one that keeps me up at night and one that wakes me up in the morning.
Yes. Well, okay. Actually, Jake, you have to help me. Who is the celebrity? It was a male celebrity that someone's like, oh
Channing
my gosh,
Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Oh,
Someone
yes.
said I look just like Channing Tatum. And I was like, am I mad? Am I?
I thought that was a compliment.
He's a pretty good-looking
He's
guy.
a good-looking guy.
The very first video.
Yeah, it was
kinda
the very
reminds
first
me of
video, and
Channing
everyone was
Tatum.
like, "Is it just me, or does she look like Channing Tatum?" And I was like,
I do not see it.
"Okay." I mean,
Brad and I had a heyday in the group chat that day. Because all these step up
Yeah.
references and Coach Carter.
Oh yeah, you guys got after it that day in the group message. But the other ones that always get, and this is kind of a group of messages, is when people are always like, they're only famous because they're married to.
Oh,
They think that we're
Yeah.
married to you
Like,
guys.
so which one's with Brad?
Yeah, they're like, okay, who's with who here? Who's
I
married
love
to
setting
what?
this
And I was-
record straight.
Wait, I'm sorry. I have to say one other one that I have to tell Katie because it includes you. Someone one time commented, man, I'm sure Katie just hates getting those orange spray tan stains out of her white couch.
Yes. I'm sure it's probably from both of us. Let's be honest.
I think it was about both of us, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You
Like,
come
what do you
through my
think-
tan one more
what do you
time. One more time.
what do you think a spray tan is just like
Coming
follows
off.
Just
me
like,
out?
yeah,
Idiot, you don't know how it works.
Oh, I get so mad because my boyfriend's like, okay, you don't touch me. I'm like, I washed this off 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
I do it
washed
professionally.
off. I don't
I
want
think
it on me.
That is so mean.
It was just so. I was like, oh my gosh.
That is so funny.
I've thought
It's
that
so
before.
so
Yeah,
unnecessary.
Katie's like, you guys don't even understand. Every day I have to get a professional.
I do love when I'll see Lindsay comment. Like, someone will comment, like, so which one's married to Jake and which one's married to Brad? And Lindsay will be like, we
Neither.
are not married to Jake. We're like, all right, you didn't need to, like, emphasize it. Like, this is, like, the most
You
important
guys
in a million years.
are married to Jake and Brad?
I would marry Morgan before I married Jake or Brad.
Yeah, Channing Tatum's way hotter than Jake.
What really
all right.
bothers me, it's not if they ask, it's like someone
They
will
think they
ask.
know.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, no. Lindsay's married to Brad and Morgan's married to, and I'm like, who do you think you are? Because this is like, where have you gotten this idea? I love setting people straight though, especially on Instagram. Like, is it just me or is Morgan's Trey's sister? And I'm like, it's just you.
Yeah. We're related or
It's
married
just
or
you.
yeah.
That's so funny. That's funny. Yeah, always got to set the record straight.
That is funny.
One of my favorite hate comments that I've ever received, it was pre-Trey, it was PT. I left a somewhat successful YouTube channel, just pretty unexpectedly to come work for Trey. And so we kind of make this announcement video, like, Jake is leaving the channel. Everyone's really supportive. 99% of the comments are great. Just like, hey, support you. Can't wait to see what you do next. It's exciting. You're getting into comedy, whatever. And there was one comment I'll never forget. It said, no offense, Jake, but you are, and then the R word. Was this the comment?
Like spelled
Like fully
out?
said,
Oh.
like with the ED at the end.
Oh my god.
No offense.
No offense, Jake.
No offense.
But you are.
You didn't realize, so yeah, you have my full support.
You are mentally handicapped, was basically what he said.
Oh my
And
God.
Yeah, I liked that one. That was nice. I liked the no offense at the beginning. I was like, no, none taken.
none.
None
If you say
taken.
no offense, you can say anything. I'm
Gloves
pretty
are up.
sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Love that comment. 2018. Never forgot it.
Trey, have you ever read the comment? Like, is there anything that just sticks with you at night? You're like, man, remember in 2016 when someone was like,
That one was across the line.
yeah.
No,
It was-
I'm actually, I think,
He's numb to it.
it's like I've truly been doing viral videos for like 9 years. So I'm trying to, for like the first 2 or 3 years, and now you kind of look through them just from like you kind of need to know, if everyone's commenting like this guy sucks, you kind of need to know that. But nothing's problem. I think of a couple that I can't repeat that kind of pop in my head.
I'll have to talk about this later.
It was like this
Derek's
one just I
old
thought was
account.
such a random, like thrown together so randomly. It was just like I did some brand deal with like, I don't know what it was. So it was like being pushed on Twitter, and the top commenter was like, "Why are you promoting this lazy, angry P word?" I just thought it was a funny description.
Yeah, weird adjectives.
That is.
Lazy,
Where'd they get those from?
angry.
yeah.
My buddies thought that was hilarious. But I'm not really. I talked about a little how the tour was like a little bit of a couple month restart of like, this is a fresh new piece of content. I'm kind of like insecure
The
about
meet
it.
and greets in person.
Now with content, like someone comments a bad comment, I'm like, whatever, dude. There's some people enjoying this. And so I was a little nervous, and now I'll get a bad comment or two, or I don't care anymore. But I think I told the story on the pod. Some big burly guy came with his super fan wife who listens to the podcast. So what's up, girl? Appreciate you. And I remember seeing him immediately, and it was one of those like the rare few times I've seen a guy at my show, and I'm like,
This guy does not like me.
I borderline want to tell this guy, dude, you should just leave. Because, I mean, look around. You have a neck tattoo and you're drinking Rolling Rock beer. I don't know what you're going to relate to here. And I did see him smile a couple times. So, I mean, he couldn't have. That's also fun too. We've talked about this. You get on stage and you see the one too cool guy who's just like this, and you kind of keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I caught a chuckle there, buddy.
I addressed it the last show. I was like, finally got a laugh out of Brad. Everyone give a round of applause for Brad. He laughed for the first time.
But he like tagged me in some like just paragraph of like, this is the worst comedian of all time or something. And
The guy with the neck tat?
His Instagram was like, I think he ran a small business where he like something funny, like he welded like knives together for a living or something. Again,
brand.
different than like the accountants that are there.
That would go good on a Charger,
Yeah,
perhaps.
it's funny.
In Nell Hills.
That one stuck with me, and that one was like I slept on that one, and then I was over it. But that one got me for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, you're the bigger person because you could be like, hey, don't support this small business. And then, boom, there you go.
How did you find
Sorry,
this
knife
Instagram?
industry.
What you could do is call the local newspaper. You pay them, you put in an ad. Like, oh my
You
God.
take a picture of his license plate. Okay? That will give you his address. From
That's
there,
how they do it in Iowa.
up to you.
Yeah, that's what we do in Iowa.
Nothing else is coming to mind. I wish it was. The comments on our first podcast. Because when I was like, thought I was helping, I was like, I'll do 80% of the talking. Because I know, like,
I'm
you haven't
just
done this. I'm trying to,
quiet
like,
and meek.
ease you into this. So I kind of, like, ran the show as and people were like, yeah, like, backfired. Does he let her talk ever? My gosh.
He doesn't.
Do you have any that come to mind?
Nope.
That scarred you in particular?
That was the only one that I felt
Okay.
like was like really mean. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's wrap it up there. Give it up for all the ladies here today.
Hey.
Oh, Derek didn't clap.
Fun.
Oh, Darren Clark.
And this one's for the ladies.
Thanks y'all for listening. Go check out the Girls Gone Wild if you haven't. YouTube, they're over, Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe to the pod. We'll see you next week. We're enjoying a baby moon, watching football in the mountains. Rate us,
I'll
review
report
us, share it. Peace.
Thank you. Bye.
Correct opinion.